Alright, what's up, yins, guys? Um, yeah, another video for you. I hear this on the radio news and the TV news, and even seeing it on the internet news. Um, yeah, if you guys are just like everybody else, if you have your Facebook, your Twitter, and all that, and you're subscribed to all your local news, you're going to get it right on your internet. That's a no-brainer. Like your local news, like go on the Facebook, those articles are going to come right in front of your face. So it's a no-brainer. But anyway, this article, and seeing it on the TV news too, Pittsburgh. There's this home for at-risk teenage girls. You know what that is? Everything from rehabilitation, different kind of things if they're either a danger to themselves or they have other issues, a variety of things. I mean, look it up. I want to make sure you look it up. I don't want to be too incorrect about it, but ballpark thing, at-risk teenage girls. Guy that run the place, I guess manager or whatever the hell, he was, I don't know what he was thinking. He thought he was smart because he thought he knew where all the surveillance cameras were and everything, but he still got caught doing this. He thought he can get away with abusing those girls and sexually harassing them and everything from rape and harassment or whatever the hell he was doing. But one of the things he was doing was waking them up at 2, 3 in the morning, saying it's time to wake up, and showing them forcing them to watch pornographic films on his smartphone, and then exposing himself, I guess pulling out his weenie and everything else. But the news said, quote, this is how the news said it. The news said, quote, the police got DNA off the carpet to use against him, and all other kind of things in testimony. But this is another guy, like I said in my other videos, that I think if you get absolutely proof, like it was no lies or anything, that nobody lied to get them in trouble. If you find absolutely irrefutable proof that they were doing this right off the bat before the arrest too, you know, in the investigation, I think when they go to arrest a guy like this, police brutality should be mandatory as long as you don't kill him. Yeah, I mean, if they want to handcuff him, taser him, grab him by the hair, and throw him in that police car. But I think, just like I said in my other videos, guy deserves a good dick whipping. And any of you guys didn't see any of my videos about this nature, I'll explain to you once again what a good dick whipping is. Tie him to a chair, tie his feet, in his hands behind him, tie him to a chair so he can't kick and scream or whatever. And then put maybe a kazoo, one of them New Year's horns that you blow and make noise with, or one of them whistles that go, you know, like a little turbine whistle, anything, harmonica, duct tape something into his mouth, brass instrument that makes music. And then when you whip him in the groin with a rubber hose or an extension cord or a chain or something of that nature, you know, I mean, rubber hose, chain, anything that, you know, you can give them a good dick whipping with, and an extension cord. Then when you whip them in the groin, they'll make music when they scream, you know, whether it's a kazoo, harmonica that's taped to their mouth, or anything. You decide. Brass instrument, anything that would sound kind of funny. I mean, yeah, people like that deserve a good dick whipping, and it should be on national or international television event, you know, and even have TVs on the street corner so that the homeless people can watch it and laugh. You know, people like this, you got to make an example out of them. I mean, there's no bullshit. 2 wrongs don't make a right, being too violent and yada yada. People don't learn nothing. What do you want to do? Take them to Disneyland? Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, I gotta go. Yeah, why not take them to Disneyland? You know what? When you think about it, that's a good idea. A special part of Disneyland that you have Mickey and Donald carrying whips and chains, and the prison guards dressed like as Disney characters, and Donald Duck deciding to go attack him, and maybe have recruit some children with weapons that they can beat these people with. You know what I mean? I remember seeing an article somebody put on Facebook. That was an article slash YouTube video. One of them countries um, that they catch a rapist and all that. They were tying them up, and all these women were beating the guy with shoes. I think that shit was hilarious. I sent it to some of my female friends and like relatives and what have you. But yeah, these people. I mean, one after another. I mean, you're hearing. I mean, some of you people that are like religious for the right reasons, that are my friends. I mean, I grew up, religious to a certain extent. Even though I can't stand a lot of religion, but I regard it as sign of the times. Different shit like that on the increase and getting worse. They're getting more brazen. Whether it's teachers, people in institutions, and everywhere, and it's like they're getting more brazen, even though more are getting caught. And I was listening to Jim Quinn, even though some of you guys don't like him. I was telling people whether it's Alex Jones or whoever, you'll have people that you like, whether it's a preacher or whether it's a talk show host, you like, but yet they'll say a bunch of shit that'll make you facepalm. But in in my state, Pennsylvania, we've got an attorney general. They're still worried about information that she leaked up, whatever, to attack her political enemies, and they want to oust her for that. But they have hardly any concern for all the people in authority that want her out of there because they're exchanging pornographic emails and all manners of things that, like I said, if some of this shit was a shame because, you had a lot of people that are in jail for whatnot, too, pedophilia and different things, and they're in jail and they're going to see TVs and they're going to see the people, the authorities that represent people that had them arrested or practicing the same crap, hypocrisy, even though some of them didn't rape anybody, they're being clowns, okay? Maybe some of them it just got out of hand, laughing at having little fun with pornographic stuff. It seems harmless, but then they don't see themselves. They're turning into, hey, a lot of people that I work next to in warehouses or different people like that, like, do the same damn shit. But yeah, that's what some of our people that are in prison, they're going to see that shit on TV, and they're still worried about the attorney general of the state. They want to oust her because of shit she leaked in emails, and they're trying to say, oh, the stuff that the people were doing, exchanging things with pornographic emails, saying, oh, that's irrelevant. They're trying to say it's a distraction. Oh, I mean, well, you shouldn't look into any of that stuff either. I mean, goddamn. I mean, yeah, regardless, people see that on the news, like people that are in jail, and yeah, they get gratified. Even the rapists, they're saying, oh, hey, look, yeah, you people had me thrown in jail and you're doing the same shit, or even though you didn't rape anybody, yeah, you have potential to. So it's, it sets a bad example and a bad precedent. Everybody in the institutions that way. And I said, I don't care if you're a religious fanatic watching that doesn't like me, some of you like me and some of you don't, or an atheist, some of you like me and some don't, or gay or non-gay. Like I said, I'm one of the people, if you're nice to me, I'm nice to you. I don't give a shit what you are. But the best thing that you can do, even if you don't like anything I'm saying here, the best thing that you can do is live your life so that you cannot be accused, okay? Stick to friends, stick to a partner that you don't do anything behind their back. And even Henry Rollins said one time, he says, marriage and kids wasn't for him, but if you do that, don't cheat, don't do this or that. But people are doing crazy ass shit, and it's not people are just thinking they're better than people because they read the Bible or have their nose buried in the Bible, but yet in the long run, the best thing you can do is live your life so that you can't be accused. I mean, you got to watch, like I said in a video before, the preacher that has his nose buried in the Bible all the time, but got to watch doing stuff under the guise of charity, behind the wife's back and not inviting the wife to come along and be going over this single mother's house all the time and always going over there. If anybody, if you're, I don't care if you're a preacher or a supposed person of God, or anybody that I make fun, people that I make fun of on YouTube. If you want to be a preacher, right, and a Christian for the right reasons, the best thing that you can do, say if you do want to help people, whether you have a wife or a girlfriend, say you go over some single mother's house you're visiting, you should take somebody with you, whether it's the wife, take a few friends. Even if nothing's going on, and as it is, you should not be going over there by yourself. Even if you think it's harmless and you know them for a while. You know, what if somebody snaps and accuses you and lies and say you did it because they were mad at something too? You know, I know people, you do get crazy people out there too, that you can be a Christian for the right reasons. And I admit there are some deals where the devil, so to speak, might be working through a particular person and try to bring down a good person and do that to attack you. I mean, I can buy into that to a certain extent. That's why you see all the shit going on that's making the news in the world. You're trying to do something good and you're not being a phony. If there really is not going on and if you really don't have bad intentions, I think no matter what you believe in or what you don't believe in, you got to watch and be careful what shit looks like. You know, it can be, you know, don't even be going over your best friend's house that you watch. Yeah, say you have a friend that you go watch the football game with after work every time there's a game or whatever. And say there might be a thing where maybe you shouldn't be going over there all the time when just his wife is there and he ain't home yet or going over there early. I mean, some people that know each other can do that for a while, but yeah, there's the people that do that shit too. I mean, it's a discretion thing where, yeah, you got to watch. This world is fucked up, you know what I mean? What can I say, you know? Well, that's how it goes.